The New York Mets go into Los Angeles and take the final 2 games of a 4-game set from the Dodgers, thanks to that man, J.D. Davis, joining us on the program right now. And J.D., you know you already had a man on second base, just trying to get him in. When you're facing Craig Kimbrell in that situation, what are you sitting on? What did you hope for?
Oh, man, I think I'm just sitting on something in the zone. Craig Kimbrell, his accomplishments and his accolades throughout his career speak for themselves. So when you're going up there against that kind of caliber or that caliber of a reliever, you're just trying to get something out over the plate, stay short, and ultimately try to just move Pete over to third, honestly. But I was able to get to a 2-0 count and get a fastball in the zone, and just blessed to get something, squared up and get something in the outfield for Pete to score.
I really loved your quote at the end of the game. You said you looked at this more of a quiz versus a test. And really, as you get later on into the season, it's more of a test when hopefully you guys are at full strength, because you have one of the best records in all of baseball and you don't have DeGrom and Scherzer. Tell me a little bit more about the mindset.
Yeah, we are. Oh, did I just go off?
Somebody calling you?
Yeah, somebody's calling me. Unbelievable.
Don't they know you're busy on high heat?
They should. But yeah, this group is very confident right now. I know we're missing some pieces. You mentioned DeGrom and Scherzer, but we're also missing, McCann, too, as well, one of our leaders behind the dish. I know Nito has stepped up huge in Mazika. But this group is, we're confident in ourselves. I know we're not at 100%, and we know that. So I think Buck has really kind of embraced the grind in such a way that, we're missing key components in our roster and in our rotation. So I think it's kind of that grittiness and the ability to grind out at bats and have that attitude that Buck has given us. And I think that's what's helped us, push along until we get some of these guys back.
You mentioned Buck, and I don't know that there's a better guy to have in that dugout, in that clubhouse, than Buck Showalter. So highly respected. But he has to be able to relate to the veteran players as well as the younger guys. And when you've been a longtime manager, a veteran manager, sometimes it doesn't always play out that way. How has he handled it?
Yeah, he's done a great job of communicating up and down with veteran guys and younger guys. Just the cohesiveness, his approachability, and just to dissect the game, and his love for teaching of baseball. Like throughout the game, even if I'm on the bench DH or if I'm just not even playing, he'll come over and ask about a situation to make sure that I'm paying attention during the game. But he'll do that to even veteran guys that have been around for 8-9 years, and then even the guys that have been here for a week. His love to coach the game is remarkable.
It's funny that you say that he comes over to ask you if you're paying attention, because you're a guy that pays attention to a lot of baseball, a lot of video preparation on the iPad. You're constantly watching it. Why do you consume yourself with it?
I think it just helps me tick. It helps me get a better approach at the plate. I feel a little more confident when I do more homework on the pitcher and have the ability to go up there and make them into a 2-pitch pitcher. And that puts more odds in my favor to get my job done. And that is to, get on base, one, and drive in runs.
All right, so Elk Grove High School, you guys have some pretty good guys coming out of there that are in the big leagues. Now, did you play with any of them all at the same time? Because I know Dylan Carlson, Derek Hill, Nick Madrigal, Dom Nunez, who's in the minor leagues right now, and Rowdy Tellez of the Brewers. Tell me more about those guys.
Yeah, so me and Dom, actually, we still live down in Arizona right now. We have our own gym, so we're pretty close. Nick has come down there as well. He's bought a place. Dylan is still up in Sacramento, and Rowdy, I think, is in Texas, I think. And did I say Derek was in Sacramento? I think. But we're still collectively, close. We've gone our little bit of a separate ways because we're so spread out. I think guys, once they hit the big leagues, I think Dylan bought a place in St. Louis too. So we're a little bit spread out, but, it's one of those groups of friends where we get into a room, we haven't seen each other in a while. It feels like we haven't missed a beat. So, but I did play with Dom, and Rowdy in high school. Dylan was a little bit younger. He was more so my younger brother's age. And then Nick and Derek they came in just a little bit after I graduated my senior year.
All right, the 6 of you from Elk Grove High School are in a room. Who has the better faces than J.D. Davis? I don't think anybody. Tell me about the faces. Do you have a favorite one? Are you conscious about it when you're doing this? What's going through your head?
Not at all. It's just a sporadic of the moment. It's reaction. And I don't know, a lot of people have said I show a lot of expression in my faces, and, I just wear my emotions on my sleeve. So I think it's a good problem to have, and, I'm just blessed to be a part of it.
No, that's great. Void of emotion is no good. We want to see the passion. We want to see the emotion. I'm going to ask you this question. So Chris Russo has already anointed you guys the winners of the NL East. I'm not quite ready to go there yet on June 6th, but I love the fact that you are one of the best teams in the senior circuit. Why should we say that, all right, the Mets are going to win it all?
I think,
at least in the division. I'm not going to say the World Series yet, but let's say the division.
I got you. I think this group is different. I think collectively we're ready to take that step. I think we all know Atlanta has been that team. It's not saying that they aren't that team, but I think we're just that team this year that we're just finding ways to win. We're gritty guys. We grind out at bats. We play great defense. We're on the base. We run the bases smart. You have to play a perfect game against us, and our starting rotation and our bullpen is lights out. So, at any given moment, this offense can put up 7-8 runs in an inning. So we're dangerous in that end. I think we're just a confident group. We're focused, and we go out there day in and day out to give our best every single day.
Yeah. And you are a big part of that, JD. It's been awesome to watch you guys. Best of luck the next rest of the way, rather. And tonight, the Mets and the Padres. It's our showcase game, Clubhouse edition tonight. Enjoy San Diego. I know you love being back in California.
Thank you. Appreciate it.